Ton Ash. This segment is called Pick Your Mouth 2.0. If for any reason you are unable to answer any of these questions within the time frame given, you must take a shot. If you are asked by your significant other to wear her panties, would you wear boy shorts or a thong?
I would wear my joggies, because that's what I should be wearing.
You may take a shot.
What kind of question is this? That's a setup?
You have to throw it back. If you were married and you had the opportunity to cheat, who are you cheating with?
Amara Negro. Or, what the woman name again? Not a second, I can't remember her name after one shot dread. Anyway, Amara Negro. We work with that for now.
What you doing? Threesome, foursome, or handira?
Say it again.
What are you doing? Threesome, foursome, or handira?
What the hell is Andira?
You may take a shot.
I doing a threesome though, but I don't know what Andira is, what that is. Oh, jeez.
Who would you choose to feature on a song with you? Prime Minister Minnis, Hubert Ingram, or Perry Christie?
Perry Christie, boy. I like how you flip off people, man.
Do you like them thick and juicy or slim and crunchy?
Thick and juicy. And slim and crunchy.
Which one you dating? Thick with a scent or slim with bad breath?
Bad breath. Bad breath. I only got to smell it when they talk.
Whilst having sex with your significant other, do you Superman that or allow the dilly to drop?
Superman, that? I don't even know what the hell is. What? Dilly drop, Superman, whatever, Superman.
What you listening to? So Anxious or Pony?
So Anxious or
Pony.
Pony.
Have you ever dated a celebrity artist? Please name. Bahamian celebrity artist. Are you sure you don't want to give a name?
Someone put a hair on that one, man. They're trying to set me up.
This segment has
Some
been
viewers
called
may find the following
Pick
video
Your
disturbing.
Mouth
Viewer discretion is advised.
2.0.
Welcome to the BigTalks. Welcome to the BigTalks. We got Ree behind the wheel. We got Leah. We got Disa. Bringing new people on. Yeah. Real talks for you. Real vibes for you. Just chill with us. We gon' rock with you. Yeah. Yeah, we speak for the people, y'all. So big talks for you. Big talks for you. Welcome to the BigTalks. Welcome to the BigTalks. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? We are back, and this is episode 4.
Yes, ma'am.
Episode 4, and this is season 4. Y'all just play numbers.
4.
But y'all just do box it.
440.
Listen, box
0.
it. Do something with
4 440.
Exactly.
0 4 4. And guess
I
what?
don't
You don't
play
even have to
numbers.
flip them because they don't flip.
Innovation.
None of them numbers.
Is flipping a thing?
Yes, flipping is a
It'll be
thing.
6-6.
No, hell no. How could you turn a 4 into a 6? Come on now. The only way that gets you turn a 9 into a 6.
Right.
Flip a 4 is an H.
No.
H is a 6.
No.
Oh, what?
I saw what you did there.
You know
and I
what?
like it.
But that's what it is. You don't know how to play.
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try it.
I need to play some numbers.
Clearly, our guest is experienced and well ahead of himself, so we're going to start with Mandisa.
Hey guys, I am Mandisa Kerr on LinkedIn and Facebook, Mandisa Lady 7 on Twitter, and Mandisa Lady on IG.
What's going on, everyone? It's your girl, Elanise. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at ELLEANISE. I know that's not the name I gave you.
Elanise. Oh, man.
But-
Nice Grammy name.
You ain't gonna do that to me.
Just like a young
You know
Grammy.
what? You know what?
It's them young Grammys.
Who you is, man? Who you is?
Yeah, who are you?
They say you come in here causing trouble already.
Because you're getting really feisty.
Dude.
Elanise. And I'm not Elanise, but my name is Tonash. Follow me on IG, King TA242, Facebook Tonash, YouTube Tonash, SoundCloud Tonash. Go to my website 242 Tonash, you know.
Bang-a-lang. Oh, I'm definitely working on mine.
Anyway, until then, Bree Bombshell on IG, on Facebook, and on Twitter. It ain't on Facebook. But anyway, so you can find me on Facebook if you really want to find me. But the most important handle is this podcast, BigTalks Podcast, on YouTube, on SoundCloud, on Apple Podcasts, on Twitter, IG. Y'all don't have no excuse because we like
None.
we like everywhere.
We everywhere.
We everywhere like this. Cuba Libre, all this drinking.
Cuba Libre. So, what are we drinking tonight,
This
guys?
is Ron and Coke.
Ron?
Ron and Cola or
Run
rum
and cola. Run. It's actually RUN. Run and cola in Espanol.
Okay. See.
But normally for Bohemian, it's rum and
Rum
coke.
and Coke.
Rum and coke.
See they
Definitely
fan.
rum and
They actually moved the E off the coke when they asked versus rum and coke.
I think the rum and
Cola.
cola side for the guys,
Yeah.
and the ron and cola side for the girls.
That's what it is. Like,
Yeah.
you know what, guys? This is lit. I could imagine this with like a drop of Hennessy or a squeeze of lime.
Ton, tell us about that.
I mean, she can imagine, but we can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Tell us about this drop of Hennessy
I
with
see
the
some
rum and-
Hennessy not too far away.
How was it though?
It was invigorating, you know, it's enlightening. It made me tell the truth.
Invigorating.
Come on, words.
Enlightening.
Come
Did you see
through
Jesus?
with the words?
No, I didn't see Jesus, but it was enlightening.
No, but y'all these really lit. It's like a party in a can. Like you could imagine, you don't even have to look for a chaser or mixer. You just crack it open. It's ready.
there.
It makes sense. What we been doing all this time?
I know,
I don't
right?
even know.
Drinking other stuff.
Well, guess what T.I. has been doing? Going to his daughter's gynae visits to ensure that she's still a virgin.
Wow.
I see that dread.
Powerful. How old is his daughter?
I'm not certain. She's of age, I think.
Of age,
Is she?
like past 13.
She definitely passed.
She was,
She's
she was like
18?
17 or something, 18.
I heard she's 18.
I know for sure she's older than 16.
Okay, so my dad did that when I maybe was, 11, 10. He went with me to my gynecologist to make sure that I was okay, not to find out if I was a virgin. But I'm sure that was in
To
the
make
back
sure
of his
you was
head. Okay.
Yeah,
I had to
'cause
go
you
to
were
the
young,
doctor.
right.
I was young.
I don't
was like 10,
understand.
11.
I don't understand how a man who's cheats so much
Oh, wow.
care
Why are you making this about the man, though? He's trying to make
Because
sure
he's
it's
going.
Because he's going with like
They didn't say her mother. They
use
said
legit.
he.
Listen.
cheat on your wife
Listen.
all the time. Like,
Jesus
why
take
are you so
gotta understand. Jesus is take you down certain parts so that you could make sure others
Are you
don't
speaking
travel
from
that path.
experience, Mr.
You gotta
Torn?
understand that.
Right.
You gotta understand that.
Come with that just now.
So, because Jesus
what
sent
the
him
what?
on that path,
Have you
he
went down
understands
that
what his
path,
daughter
sir?
might
No,
go
I put
through,
my
you know?
almighty father in this.
You know what I mean? So, he just making sure.
So, Mandisa, I'm cool with the whole going to the doctor visit, like, because that's your daughter and,
Yeah.
just make sure she does womanly things. But he came back, and I think his words were somewhere along the lines of her hymen is intact. So that was only
Amen.
your
So your
only
sole
mission.
purpose was to go to
Yes.
make sure our hymen was intact.
So,
that's
and I mean a
disrespectful.
man
She's
with
18.
so many kids. Were you doing that with your sons?
With so many sweet.
Did you go to the doctor and say,
Yeah.
is his penis still
has
intact?
his balls dropped?
What?
Balls dropped?
Like,
What?
you know, I just
Who is
think it
that?
should be.
This is about T.I. or his daughter?
It's about her
this about
and her rights.
Is this about T.I.'s history or the welfare?
I think their point
or
is
the
that
well-being
when
of
they're
his
raised,
daughter?
when people are raising daughters,
Children.
but daughters specifically.
daughters specifically, they want to be 100% involved in their personal life,
Right.
including their sex life, their
Yes.
dating
Nothing
life.
wrong with that.
But when it comes to a guy,
sons,
they encourage them to
All right,
sleep around. They
this is the
encourage
difference.
them to,
This is the difference between a guy and a girl.
no.
A girl will have a kid and have to raise a kid for like 20 years. A guy can just have a kid and disappear.
And
You know what I
that
mean? You
is
don't want that on your
bullshit
daughter.
to me. I feel like that's bullshit
It
because
is.
it takes two to tango.
It is bullshit, but I mean, you gotta be real. You want your daughter to be straight. You gotta
Okay, put it like
try
this.
to do your best.
I don't have a problem with him going to the gynecologist with her. Right?
No.
But the matter of fact that if your sole purpose was just to find out if she was still a virgin or not, no. That's
That
a
is
big
wrong,
no-no.
yeah.
You shouldn't be going with your daughter who is 18. As a matter of fact, that means you do not trust what she says. Because if you can have a conversation, I've seen the show. I mean, I think all of them
always
have an
talking to
open
them.
relationship.
Yeah.
You're always talking to them. If she says to you that this is what it is, why are you going to double check?
First off,
Pretty much.
And
T.I.
then-
is my boy.
He is my boy too. I love him.
He
But
my
no.
boy.
My boy.
And then, like, what is your point? Okay, she's a virgin. Does that make her any better than someone else? Someone who's not a
That's
virgin?
true.
Like, what's your point?
I mean, are you going to be there when she loses her virginity? Like, are you going to make sure that whoever this person is that she loses her virginity to, are you there in the room? And are you going to say, okay, so now you can put your penis? Are you going to know?
So, Ton, when is it okay for your daughter to lose her virginity?
At the end of the day, right? As a parent, I'm not a parent yet, so I'm just assuming.
You don't speak in
I'm just
parables like
assuming.
Judah.
But
I into that
Both of
today.
them is Libras. Really on that run.
as a parent,
okay.
a male parent to a female daughter, I mean, when is all right for the to what?
Lose her virginity.
When is it?
At the end of the day, you can't really account for what someone doing, right? You just could preach to them, look here, this is what has happened. Try and not do this, because at the end of the day, it might feel like it's love, but I've been in love too when I was like,
never love.
12 or whatever age she is. You know what I mean? Things just happen.
Well-
You just feel like love, and then you just do a bunch of shit.
I have a son.
Fuck up.
I taught my son that hoes are not loyal from since he was like 6. I've had the conversation with my
They
son.
lit.
I'm sorry?
But it was lit.
So hold on,
They might not be loyal.
No, I'm
paint this picture for me.
No. I had a conversation with my son. I did not have the whole how to make babies with him, but I did have the conversation to say, you're going to have females who you're going to be attracted to a female, and you may feel some type of way towards them. You guys may be very attracted. There may be some chemistry. You may want to do something that's called sex. Mommy, what is sex? Okay, so sex is when I broke it down for him, and then I stopped, and I was like, okay, sex. So let me backtrack a little, and let me show you what a condom is.
Sex is incredible.
It is.
So, how did you explain hoe? Because I know he's like, Mommy, what's a hoe?
Well, how I explained hoes wasn't really explaining. The song by Chris Brown came
Kinda
on.
like PowerPoint
These hoes ain't
presentation.
loyal. And he was in the backseat going like this. He was like 5 or 6, and he was like,
That's a solid manual.
and we were singing these, and I was singing these hoes ain't loyal. He's, Mommy, what is hoes? I said, hoes are not good. Hoes is not who you bring to the house. Hoes stay outside. You carry them to the motel. You bring the
So
wife.
basically, it'll
Don't
just
even
be
carry
him
them to the motel,
saying,
bro.
when he meets Sarah, Sarah, what's your sign?
Right.
What's your age? Are you a
Yeah.
hoe?
Right. I need to find out. I just don't want the junglist and the hoes to the house. If you're gonna have sex out there, just protect yourself. Carry them somewhere else. They are dirty and they break stuff.
Wow.
What?
So ghetto.
Just sing it on the lead.
No, I did that.
Before we
You
go
just
on
sing
a
a-
break, I just want to know, because recently this has been the trend for the season.
Right.
Is a hoe higher than a dirty bungie? Higher or lower? I need to know the rank.
Let me ask you a
I
question.
need.
Oh, no.
No. It's 3 actually. It's dirty bungie, junglist,
junglist and
and
then-
nabi batted hoes.
Right.
For those who are not Bahamian, a junglist. How do we define it?
Jungle is a ghetto girl, man.
Like a
That's
ghetto-
basically what
She's a
it is.
graduate of a dirty bunkie.
Yeah.
What?
Ghetto, yeah.
That's what I learned.
Ghetto
Thanks,
what,
Judah.
Yeah. So just give us
I'm not even
the.
sure if that's true. So,
Can you just tell us the order before we break? so that people have a clear understanding of where you want to be.
I feel like Dirty Bungie is like the lowest level because that name alone, Dirty Bungie. No one wants that. Dirty Bungie, Junglist, and who else? Hope. I want to feel like Junglist might be to the top of that list because when I think of Junglist, I think about the ghetto girl. That's just where you grow up. Not necessarily who you is.
Think
You know
I
what I
agree.
mean? But a whole me and you just around the place, choosing everyone. Living your life. Living your life now. Live your life. Don't let no one tell you no different.
So you wouldn't want that Dirty Bungie if she's a faithful girl?
Listen, from you classified as a dirty bungie. Do you want a dirty bungie? Think about that. If your bungie was dirty, you want that?
Bungie ain't really dirty.
gotten
She's
a
wear
lot.
powder.
I've gotten a lot of definitions about said dirty bungie.
Wait.
What is the definition of said dirty bungie to you?
Dirty bungie is the lowest. Trust, you don't want a dirty bungie. Like I say, the name itself, dirty bungie.
Does it have a scent?
Dirty bungie, the word itself has a scent. You don't want
You know
a
what?
dirty bungie. I don't know if they have a scent personally, but the word itself, dirty bungie.
So you've never actually been
smell
with a dirty
bad.
bungie?
No.
Lies.
Hold on, say what? Have I never what?
Have you ever dated or
Never, ever,
Have you ever slept with a Dirty Bungie?
Ever, never.
You know what?
She wasn't a dirty bungie.
Hold
I know
on.
she didn't bait.
Every nigga is known.
You know what I think? He will doing something for the camera, so we could take a break. We can investigate. You coming back?
Welcome to the Big Talks.
When I put the lime with the rum and cola, I go drink it away. Put the lime with the cola, put the lime with the rum and cola. I wind my waist up in the party when I taste Cuba Libre. Lime with the cola, put the lime with the rum and cola. Man, it tastes so nice. Cuba Libre, cooler full of nice. Cuba Libre, drink it day or night. Cuba Libre, yeah, I go dance and drink till the party done. Man, it tastes so nice. Cuba Libre, cooler full of nice. Cuba Libre, drink it day or night. Yeah, I get dance and drink till the party done. Yeah, I get dance and drink till the party done. Cuba Libre is the perfect mix for the party. Get yours now in ron and cola, mojito, and pina colada at your local retailer. And don't forget, drink responsibly. Chef, Cuba Libre!
Alright, go. This is your boy Tonash. Right now, you on Big Talks podcast. You'll make sure check it out every Saturday. Drops everywhere. That's from YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple, everywhere. Just follow the vibe. Y'all know how it go.
I told her it's my birthday. I tell her it's my birthday. Ooh. I told her it's my birthday. She asked me if I want some cake. I licked my lips and said okay. She said then come and have a taste. Celebrate. I told her it's my birthday. She asked me if I want some cake. I licked my lips and said okay. She said then come and have a taste. Celebrate. Ooh. Do that thing, I like you back, girl, you so impolite. You ain't dumb, but take this D, girl, need you in my life. Girl, I know you see it, I can see it in your eyes. Damn, yeah, so fat and plus it metro. You my type, you my kryptonite. Girl, you at my head, it's alright. I like what I like and you like giving. Tell me more, girl, you got my attention. You the baddest in the city, you top 5 in every mention. That's what's up, if they ain't you, they fucking suck. They might rock the same designer, but that is not enough. You as sweet as Johnny Cake, plus you're covered up. Every day you step your game up, these they do not adjust. It's a must, catch a boy, he does. Catch a wave or catch a bus, no catching feelings, catching bucks. If you ain't with it, get the baby, what you saying? We could go play Simon Says. Hey, she was down to turn up, even though it's just a Wednesday. It's my birthday. She asked me if I want some cake. I licked my lips and said okay. She said then come and have a taste. Celebrate. I told her it's my birthday. She asked me if I want some cake. I licked my lips and said okay. She said then come and have a taste. Celebrate. Ooh. Libra gang, you know what's up, girl, that's the fucking squad. If you don't like it, that's your business, take it up with God. I got Jack, I got joints, bobbing like I'm Bob. I do me, don't take no breaks, girl, that's my job. You could put it on the tab, that's the mood for the night. Tell them bring the honey over, some cold soda and some ice. Damn it, it's a party, tell the DJ play my song. Turn it to a workout and a sing along. Yeah, that's the plan. Girl, dance. The way you pop your booty, girl, you got me in a trance. I can see you run it, girl, it only takes a glance. You killing competition.
Welcome to the Big Talks.
Welcome back. Ay, 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 ay. I feel like you have to be Spanish for Cuba Libre.
Ay, 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 in Spanish.
No, how your songs go? Ay, ay.
Ay, 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 ay.
Hey.
That's the drum
I feel like we've been getting musical selections
All season. All season long.
Anyway, we are back. Just like that.
Bienvenido.
We're doing a little switching up today because Leah has a report. Something
All right.
fishy has been going on, Leah.
So,
She seems upset.
circulating on social media and in traditional media. There's this public outrage over the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, Lanisha Roll. She has her face on a commemorative pin or medal for the National Youth Awards. Now, honestly, haven't really been closely following this story, but she explained later that this was not the actual award, it was a gift, and she used public funds to pay for it. So, in the House of Assembly this week, the Prime Minister instructed her to reimburse the government $582. So, what do y'all think about that?
I think it's foolishness. She
What's your
should
name
give
again?
them 600.
Lanisha Roll.
She should have even it out.
Thank you, Lanisha Roll, for putting a picture of yourself on my award. I appreciate that. I did all the work and you put your face on the award.
Thank you.
Really appreciate
I think
that.
he meant to say bullshit.
Really appreciate that. I'm going to look at this like,
No, it
thank
was
you.
foolishness, and I feel like she should also do them over.
Yeah?
Just for that.
Yeah, I'll give them another gift then.
Here's my thing. For the life of me,
For the life.
I cannot understand why anyone gives a fuck about that. About her face. Like, because 2-1, let's just be honest. Like,
She
2-1,
pretty? What she look?
these
a nice
medals
picture.
are going to
got
end
it.
up on collecting dust.
I gotta
At
ask.
least put some nudes on that.
Oh, you have a question?
I do have a question.
Anyway, let me finish this. These medals gonna end up catching dust on somebody's bureau. Like, ain't nobody, like, no one's carrying this around. No
Not
one.
even on the burger.
I don't think anyone should care.
Agree on the
But that's
utility.
just
Who
me.
did her face? Did she at least have a beat face?
I have no idea.
It was a eye picture. It wasn't
Did
like,
she have brows?
I don't remember. But it was eye.
So you put your face, your regular face, on a medal when you could have highlighted and contoured? I'm
She
even
could
more
have
upset.
signed it. I would have been okay. Like, she could just put a signature or whatever. Leah, I don't feel like looking at your face. I might as well tell you.
But I mean, like, in the grand scheme of things, you know, they're niggas dead. See what they saying?
Wow.
Niggas dead. Niggas are
Niggas dead.
rotting. You know, niggas are buried under mounds of debris on 2 islands while, you know, some of their family members are being deported back to their home without the opportunity of properly identifying those bodies and, you know, properly burying their family members. But the public chooses to be fake outraged over someone's face, $580+. Who gives a fuck? That's what I think.
So the only thing I will say is, like you said, glad it wasn't that much money spent.
Yeah.
It wasn't that serious. But I feel like she could just give them something else. Like, I don't know, maybe send it back, but take your face off, just sign it. Whatever. It ain't that serious, but at the same time, I feel like, damn, I really didn't want, I don't think it's that necessary to have your face there.
All over a
Like, I
medal
mean,
that you didn't work for.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Thanks. And I could have gone to your boy and just get them medals too one time just for me.
Speaking
Real
of
talk, real
women all over the place, our topic for today is sharing is caring. Do you guys feel like we should be more accepting of polygamy? This is based off of a little clip we saw online with Scrap de Leon with his little fine ass, saying that yes, he will settle down one day, but it has to be with multiple women.
I respect that.
Scrap.
I respect that. Because women selfish.
Damn, scrap.
So how do you guys feel about that? I mean, it's not for me, but I will say for the persons, the men that are down for that.
I'm sorry, you didn't hear that question.
Sorry.
I heard it. He said, how do you know?
How
it's
you
not
know
for
it
you?
ain't for you?
It's
Have you tried it?
it's not for me.
Have you tried it
I
multiple
could
times to
never
make
try
sure
it. I
the
don't
first
have
time
the
didn't work?
patience for that. I can't even be a
Patience.
sweetheart. I'm
You
not the
can't be a
guy.
sweetheart to the wrong person. Let the right James Bond walk through with the right amount of money.
I hate Libras.
Be the sweetest sweetheart.
Say it again.
I hate Libras.
Oh, so what you is? What you is?
No, we're
I'm a
Geminis.
Gemini.
You're supposed to be
I don't even-
Outrage, but
I-
you don't believe that.
You was a what?
Gemini.
Oh, 2 years Geminis.
Yeah.
All I
I'm
know
a
is Geminis,
Taurus.
they crazy
No,
people.
I'm Taurus.
Taurus is crazy people do.
Well, thank you.
I think Libras is the only people on the list who ain't crazy.
That's
At
what
least
makes
that
you
don't
guys
fall
crazy.
under
That's because
them.
you make everyone else crazy.
Right. You bring
Yeah.
out the worst in people.
Blame us, right? Blame
But
us,
yeah,
blame
I
us.
don't think so. But I will say that if y'all are gonna allow men to do it, women should be able to do it too.
Yeah, man. There should be.
Like a woman should be
Equal.
able to have more than one husband.
3 and 4 husbands.
But does a woman
Thank you.
want more than one husband?
I'm sure women do. A lot of women like to have more than one man. So if she could openly have everybody at once without society frowning upon her and calling her a hoe,
I think this is a conversation.
I think that should happen.
I think sure, I get it. Progressive, sexual liberation, woo, woo, woo.
Power.
But I think it's an excuse, basically,
To whore.
just,
To whore around.
sling cock around,
Sling doggy.
So, I mean, in
Be a
response to scrap.
Be a gallus.
Right. I mean,
It's a mixed religion.
have I tried this polyamorous
If you
thing
tell me
before?
yes, I can run out there.
Yes.
I have been a part of a situation like that before.
But
I too.
were you willingly a part
Let's
of
go
that
with Leah.
situation?
I'm an open book.
Or you was
I
just
don't
trying
give a fuck.
it? You was trying it or you was willingly?
I was a part of a
Me and Leah are gonna
polyamorous
talk later. She napped
situation, and
I like Leah more today.
it's not for me.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. At least you tried it.
Yeah.
Without just shunning it, you know what I mean?
The situation, in my opinion, is just an excuse
So what you
to
think?
go around.
What do you think the problem was? You wasn't getting enough juicing, or other person's getting more juicing?
Yeah. See, I the type of person when I want something,
Let me see this. This is my sign.
I don't give a fuck who you with, what you
So
got
your
to do.
schedule is just bad. That's it.
Nah,
The person should have juiced them while I used to work.
I've
and
been in
juice,
that
you know what I mean?
situation, and it was a very
Enlightening.
not enlightening. It spoke volumes, but it was a very controlled situation.
I feel that people don't realize that.
It was he controlled his situation very well with us, and the persons that he had in this were persons like a lawyer, a doctor, a nurse, myself,
He was
and it
big
was
boy.
one-on-one.
He was big boy.
Like he had controlled persons, and everyone had their particular days, and
It's a
I didn't
big
stay
boss.
very long in it. It was fun while it lasted.
Why
No one
did you
ever.
Why did you leave?
I left because I was like, no, I think I want you to myself.
So
And
because you selfish then.
I was about to be selfish.
Selfishness is always mess up a good thing.
I know. That's why I only have one man.
How much girls do you have?
He has one woman.
Excellent.
Mandisa Fayola Rose Curl.
Excellent. He's doing a good job. Good.
He's doing a wonderful job.
What are your views on this, kind sir?
I feel like everyone as an individual should just do what makes them feel good. I don't know. It'll work for some people and it might not work for some people. You know what I mean?
To me,
I think humanly, everyone just likes to choose. You don't
But
want
people don't
to
realize that's more than choosing. That's like literally everybody is. He said settle down, so that means he's settling down. If it's 3 of them, he's settling down with 3 of them. So like Mandisa said, you're gonna have to give her days. Like
And that's
it's
plenty
gonna
work.
have to
That's
be-
what I could say.
That was a lot of work.
Right.
And mind you, he was friggin' good. He had a schedule. And it was amazing. And I was like,
He probably
wow.
was rich because
I mean, well,
people who ain't rich,
he
that's too much work right
he
there off the bat.
Yeah, he got.
one woman crazy enough.
Yeah, but see, because all of the women were busy,
Still
you
crazy.
see what I'm saying? I mean, despite that,
You always find that to be crazy.
he guess what? Pretty much, that little situation there, he also wanted a child. And that was another reason why I left too.
A child with who?
Everyone.
Whoever was getting pregnant. So that means you was raw
Hold on,
dogging
so
everybody.
he's raw dogging. Hold on.
No, he didn't
Big
raw dog
boss.
me. I made sure of that because I was
boss.
like, hold on, no, we gotta wrap that shit up.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't on that run.
I dig
So
it.
when he further explained to me, okay, so this is what I want. I was like, hold on. So if you want a child, and I said, who do you want the child by? Because he had his immediate girlfriend, and then he had the other females. I said, who do you want your child by? He said, whoever will get pregnant from me. I said, hold on. So that means you having sex with all of them unprotected. And he was like, yes. And I was like, oh.
But if all y'all safe, then he's safe.
Mind you, there was a doctor and a nurse, so they came and they did their little
Yeah, AIDS don't
tests and
just...
so forth like that. No, that's a lot
AIDS don't
of.
come with a nowhere.
Nah,
Someone have to have it. So if all y'all
Granted.
don't have it, y'all
No,
straight.
that's fine. That's all we're fine and dandy. I just don't need to know that your juices and your juices.
Yeah, even that in itself
inside
is
me.
nasty.
The other girls' chooses are not making it to
How
you.
I know that they ain't
Unless y'all in the
they ain't
orgy.
doing
'cause
shit.
It's not
the
just
boy
AIDS.
bait, I show
It's like
you
all
bait.
kind of other
Come on.
stuff.
No, how I know that they don't slip
I don't
up
even
and
need
do
a
something with
disinfection.
someone. You understand? Mind you,
Selfish.
it was controlled to the point where they were literally like they were all what's the word I'm looking for? Not cheating. They were all faithful to him. But how
Nice.
I know that you don't have one night a slip up where you go and fuck someone else out there and something happens?
Have you ever asked them?
I wasn't about to.
Well, that's what you're supposed to know. You gotta ask.
No, I don't need to know that
It's not
anymore.
like
The
this
matter
guy.
of fact,
It's not like this guy's an open book, you know, and he's
he
willing
is
to
an
do the
open
right
book,
thing
but
by
I
you
wasn't
guys.
about to ask you about your sexual relationship with everybody else.
Why
That
not?
is not.
But that on
Stay
your
in my
mind.
lane.
So,
I
Ton,
stayed in
is
my
this
lane.
something that you would do?
I guess. I don't know. I don't.
Man, if I did you tell me you raw dogging everybody, that's enough for me to know. I don't.
Okay,
I
raw
Yeah,
dog
I
ready.
would.
Woo,
Selfish
nigga.
That's a
boy.
lot.
Somewhere in the future, you could see yourself doing that, upholding multiple relationships.
Why not? Yeah, man. Like I say, as individuals, we gotta try things to see if it ain't good for us or
You
not.
really think you can find a
Well, it's
Bahamian
not good for me.
woman?
It wasn't.
True Bahamian woman.
Trust me. Trust me.
And it ain't gonna be no problem.
Trust me. It's possible.
Down
Mind
the
you,
line.
he's having the
possible.
time of his life because he still got four of them.
Gals is.
It's possible. They busy girls.
And they good.
girls with some girl in their life, you know.
And they
ain't
got
worried about all
money. Each of them had their own legitimate business.
that. And they
or-
probably had another nigga anyway, so.
Yeah, no, I'm not running.
That's
too
a
much.
lot. Now you get like you branching out now.
Yeah, no. If you just
whole
if you are
lot.
solely faithful, like I'm sure he's having fun. But
I'm pretty sure every last one of them girls, except you, because you just said, probably had someone else, you know. So,
I think the girlfriend had someone else too.
definitely, because the nigga ain't making no
well,
sense.
she laughed. The girlfriend had originally left because he didn't want to get married.
Go like get married, boy.
Wow. I mean. Okay, so you just
Let the boy live his life.
let me.
You don't-
So
you don't-
okay,
Let the boy live his
marriage
life,
is not
man.
in your lifestyle, in
I
your
mean, like,
future.
I don't know. I guess eventually, you don't
you
know.
said that
You don't know what God, the great Lord, has planned for you.
That
man.
is true.
Just live
Said
your
that
life.
like,
Live your
ew.
life.
Right, like you.
That's like
Live your
I'm gonna
life.
get married. Dad. She wanted a family and get married. He does not
so
believe
you
in
want
marriage.
so you want kids. You get multiple kids, obviously, because you don't give a fuck who you skeeting in.
Don't say that, because he selected them. He handpicked
He
these
finds-
ladies.
he finds
He handpicked
thread,
these
picked them.
ladies.
Oh yeah, it was some.
It
big
wasn't just no
process,
dirty
I'm
bungies
sure.
or nothing like that.
Big interview.
Yeah, it was.
So
So,
He's an idiot.
what are your?
what are your thoughts on marriage? What is your vagina like?
Big interview, right?
Big interview.
Yeah.
What color is it?
What color?
We need to know.
This is
What's the different colors of vaginas?
You have dark brown. You have taupe.
What the
I can't believe this bitch say taupe. This girl say taupe.
I don't buy makeup, so I don't know what taupe is. I assume that's a foundation or something. I don't know what that is.
Like,
Taupe. This girl say. There's dark brown, deep dark.
There's taupe. There's there is mauve.
More.
What the fuck?
You have celebrity pink, and you also have beige.
you are an idiot.
Celebrity pink.
Celebrity pink.
So what you think is the best color?
You know what? This is a lot of vagina talk.
What y'all think is the best color, though?
my color, and I'm not saying what
Right, my color. The fuck?
my color is the best
My
color.
color is the
Boo.
best color.
Period.
I'm not gonna do that. Not today.
No. Like, oh my God.
We totally just started talking about vaginas. Anyway. So basically, everybody here is for polygamy. I don't know, y'all. Just
No,
surprised
I'm
me
for
down
it.
there.
I'm for it. I
Hell
try
yeah.
it. I ain't
Listen,
doing
no.
it no more.
Leah and Mandisa, y'all testimonies, young ladies.
I ain't tried it yet, so.
But I will say,
yes.
if you want to be in that kind of situation, at least be aware. Like, don't be in that and don't know.
And
Like,
don't
don't think
know.
you're the only person.
Yeah.
I think everyone should be truthful.
Like
That's
half of
all.
these
That's
gals
scary.
in town.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry.
Like half of these gals in town.
Half
Wow.
of the gals in town
I
who
got
are
it.
in polygamy relationships.
But they don't even know
They
it.
don't know.
I think again, as soon as I come from here, I go on Pornhub, I'm going to type in taupe,
Vagina?
vagina,
If
or,
it come
or
up,
crabby.
you have to tell us. You have to tell
Let's see
us.
what that look like. I don't know what the hell that is.
At least the man is honest.
Toast feathered
Very
vagina.
honest. Feathered.
Feathered.
That's if it's hairy.
Is that a human?
And then you have
Yeah.
Feathered.
eagled
I don't go in that category.
vagina. That's if it's bald.
Taupe what?
Eagled. You know,
Eagle.
like bald eagle.
Bald eagle.
Duh.
Taupe eagle. Okay.
Taupe eagled vaginas and taupe feathered.
Well, guys, this has been another successful episode.
You just learned something today, guys.
Big Talks
Taupe
podcast.
crabby. All right, go man. You got taupe crabby or what?
Hashtag Taupe crabby.
Ain't nobody is
For
saying
our,
that, man.
inter-
Why y'all
for,
doing
our,
that?
for our international viewers and listeners,
Yes.
crabby is vagina in Bahamian.
I just get message people and ask them if they have taupe crabby tonight. That's all.
Motherfucker.
What is a taupe crabby? Do you have it? Is it good?
People be the even know after you say that.
Is it good?
I come to show you this taupe crabby.
Please DM him all taupe crabbies.
Open up. Ton, you want to see this taupe crabby?
Nah, Ton, don't get in trouble now.
Clean, non-dirty bongi taupe crabby.
Nah, Ton.
I'll take some dongle taupe crabby, but on a dirty bongi taupe crabby.
You know, don't get in trouble.
And just label
We
it.
ain't trying to get you in
Label it
trouble.
as taupe.
Anyway, Mandisa, let's get this train going. Not a train, because okay.
Vagina, train, taupe, all of these things are happening.
What?
Let's end the
Oh my
episode.
God.
Because that train just came wrong.
Friend, polygamy, crabby.
Mandisa Kerr on Facebook and LinkedIn. Mandisa Lady 7 on Twitter. Mandisa Lady on IG.
Cool.
Denim Devo.
Beige.
Elanise on Instagram and Twitter.
Taupe.
ELLEANISE. I don't get what you say about my name. It's
Taupe.
awesome.
It is. I think it's so creative.
Man, that's a
It
nice.
is.
Mr.
That's made me feel warm.
Mr. King T8.
So I made my Grammy. She made me feel
Carry your taupe grabby. That's what.
Oh, that's what we carrying on.
Wow.
Oh, you go for my name, man. You go for my name.
That's the only way I remember it, to be honest. I just be, when I looking her up on Instagram, I just be like, ELLE.
Yeah, 'cause she spells it.
Right, you know. And she's doing a little song.
Lloyd.
Mr. King Ta.
King T.A. Not King Ta. King
King
T.A.
Ta.
I say
242. Instagram. Tonash. Everywhere else.
He's a
Just
rapper
Google me.
or
Just Google
whatever.
me.
He has
You know,
nice
he's celebrity
songs.
or whatever.
He has nice songs or whatever.
All celebrity.
A little bit. I get it.
And you guys know where to find me, Bree Bombshell, on IG and on Twitter. But the most important handle is this podcast, Big Talks Podcast, on Facebook, on IG, on Twitter, and we on SoundCloud, and we on Apple Podcasts. Like, we everywhere. So you can listen and see us. So subscribe, comment, watch, listen, retweet, ask to come on the show, whatever. We're here to entertain you. And remember, it ain't over till we talk about it. See y'all next week.
Taupe crabby.
Welcome to the Big Talk.